Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to take this time into letting you guys know about a YouTuber that is near and dear to my heart. The YouTuber I am referring
Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I'm getting angrier just looking at this place. I guess now all I need is some games and shit. Wow! That was shit-pantingly exciting, wasn't it? Hello there! Anyone? I want the finest wines in England and I want them here right now!
With an absolute and utter nostalgic love for the original PlayStation console, this guy refers to several PlayStation games in which I have a huge nostalgic love for indeed as well. Including a plethora of different games that still hold up today, including this one, and that one. Oh my god, I remember that game. This paper-thin fellow, that little unknown gem, just look at that woman. And of course, Destruction Derby 2. The game that was in fact on a demo disc that you never actually got to play. It just instead decided to tantalize its awesomeness, like, in your face.
Imagine being that guy there. I think that the word to describe how you're feeling in that situation would be bothersome.
And then Tombi, a game in which I absolutely loved, not just because of its art style and gameplay and story and cutscenes and characters and everything else that enveloped the game and completely enthralled you from start to finish, which I never actually got to finish, unfortunately, because of the fact that someone accidentally lost my copy of the game, which I was really, really disappointed about. But because the game took your opinion from when you first turned on the game thinking that it was going to be in 2D, and showed you that the game was in fact in 2.5D! Now, to those who know me and have been watching my show for quite a while now, you probably know that I love the PlayStation so much, and I also grew up with it as a kid. Not only is this guy's game collection insanely jizz-worthy, when I look at that wall, it's just like, that is God right there. That is freaking God. But anyway, I think I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. So, where were we exactly?
Destruction Derby 2! And that's 2. In French.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now the race is on. Everything's going good so far. Oh, I got hit. I don't quit though, I'm back, baby! Oh, well, fuck, there goes my hood.
So he started his channel a couple of years ago, but I in fact only found him maybe 6 months to a year ago. But since then, I have been hooked to every single one of his videos, including his top 10 lists, top 20 lists, and his forever memorable
Caddicarus Retrospectives!
3 consecutive weeks covering some of the history and facts, sharing my personal thoughts and opinions and experiences, and slightly reviewing the first 3 of any video game franchise at all on any system from any generation.
With his really slick humor and fast-paced descriptions of everything you could ever want to know in a game, namely games for the original PlayStation console because that's where his love really lies, he basically tells you everything there is to know about that game, right down to the nuts and bolts of every single tiny detail, whilst overlaying music in the background from games in which we will never forget.
Now, shit can really start getting real. We're on one of my favourite PS1 games, and horror games in general ever made, Silent Hill. Now, in terms of this list, Silent Hill was very fucking tricky because there are tons of scary tracks in every single Silent Hill game, but one in particular really stood out to me, called My Heaven. Sounds peaceful and serene, doesn't it? It really isn't. It's a juxtaposition to end all juxtapositions. And to be honest, it's just so distressing and so unpleasant that I could not put it at number 4. And combining it with all of the devilish and horrible images in the game truly makes my blood curl. It isn't even a song in the traditional sense, and more just a series of menacing static noises and heavy, forceful and highly percussive blows to the soul. And the dynamics of the song truly claw and dig and drive at you and pushes the terror and helplessness further into you the louder it gets. It matches the mood perfectly for one of the most forbidding games in history, and it makes me fucking shiver. If this is their heaven, I honestly don't want to know their hell.
Now, to my regular viewers and subscribers that are probably wondering why it is that I'm using an entire episode simply for one YouTuber who does reviews on games. Well, that's it. Because he does reviews on games. Games that I love. Not to mention, some of his videos that he's made, I've probably watched them several times over, and therefore I think it's given me plausible reason to want to tell you exactly what it is that I've been watching the last few weeks. Don't judge me! So what exactly will you find on his channel? Well,
I touched it! It's fucking Kuma! Hello, my duckies. Voluptuous titties.
in my opinion, the amount of extensive detailing this guy goes through to actually describe any given game that he's talking about, whether it be in a top 10 game or in a
Caddicarus Retrospectives!
Which was recently voted to being the most tragically annoying web show title card of 2013. We did good.
just goes to show how much effort this guy really puts into each and every one of his videos. Not to mention pushing the boundaries of ADHD to a whole new fucking level.
Number 9 is a weird one. We're on the PS1 again.
Because who saw that coming, eh?
And this is a movie licensed game.
Because who saw that coming?
Oh wait, I've only done 3 movie licensed games. Personally, I found them to be repetitive, boring, with terrible characters, and I could not control the games at all. Meaning I always used to get caught by guards, and then once I tried evading them, I'd climb up the walls and immediately bounce off of them and fly all over the fucking place like a fucking bouncy ball in between 5 million table legs, and oh god, I don't like these games!
One thing's definitely for sure, you'll come across a top 10 listing in which you will never find on any other channel out there. No, seriously, I'm not shitting you.
Some games are just so damn great with all of their character and set designs, visuals, sound design, and game universe lore that we can actually make very vivid connections with all of the characters and properly imagine them sitting in the same room as us. And that's where the thought struck me. Which of these characters in video games stink like shit? And so this list was born.
And for those out there who believe that they know what the worst game ever made is, I am going to challenge you on that and say, go ahead and check this video out so that that theory of yours can be proven wrong, because I'm most certain that it is wrong.
The company is known as Phoenix Games, and good luck if you can find any scrappling of information on the entire internet about them. All that I managed to do was Google image the company, and then I found... these. Who can forget those classic games on the PS2 next to Shadow of the Colossus and Sly Cooper 2, such as White Van Racer? No? Not ringing any bells? Okay, well how about Animal Soccer World? Still nothing? Well, how about Snow White and the 7 Clever Boys? I have nothing to say. Do you even know what to say? Because I sure don't.
Oh yeah, and then he talks about this game.
I'm Max Payne, and I'm awesome.
But my wife and daughter were murdered by drug addicts.
I'm Max Payne, and I'm awesome.
But my best friend was gunned down by a traitorous dog.
I'm Max Payne, and I'm awesome.
But this may all be a hallucination.
Love it. Oh, and by the way, I have a suggestion for you, dude. If you are in fact watching this video, please, for the love of God, review Evil Zone. If you know which game I'm talking about, then you'll know what it is and how goddamn rare it is.
Seems okay. Let's play some Trouble in... Oh, we
get an in-level tutorial.
How sweet.
Let's see. Oh, so that's what Circle does. Voodoo.
Introducing black magic for the little fuckers. Kill innocent and fucking endangered tropical creatures. Punish fucking friends by means of extreme fucking violence. And best of all, quick and fucking simple assembly with no fucking mess. Call now to disintegrate today and receive a free fucking glowing egg finger drum.
And could Oddworld make another entire game in only 9 months, let alone make it another
Gorgeous bit of crumpet.
and succeed the expectations of everyone?
You bet your fucking ass they did.
And on November 1998, Jesus Christ, they turned out even more creativity, thought-provoking ideas, humor, beauty, weirdness, wildlife, character, tight story and script writing, better cutscenes, and somehow crafted a masterpiece in quicker time than some people can blow their own nose. And how exactly did Oddworld inhabitants get this entirely new, incredible game completely finished in only 9 bloomin' months? Fruit. That's not even a joke.
Not to mention that this little beauty helped pull Eidos out of a $2.6 million loss the previous year by making a whopping $14.5 million profit. Oh, and it sold 8 million copies and shit. And with more sequels than fucking Jason pops over to the pharmacist because he was dangerously low on vitamin C, it's more than a pleasure to revisit the legend that started it all.
So all in all, this guy's channel is absolutely excellent, telling you things that you probably didn't even know about, to things that were almost common knowledge to the general PS1 audience. But even the editing! Oh my god, the editing is... what is that? So have you seen this guy before? Do you know who I'm talking about? If you haven't seen his channel before and you want to go ahead and check his channel out, go look in the description box down below where you will find his channel, or a link will be on the screen. I almost stuffed my word up there. My sentence up. God damn it!
No, that's not right. I mean...
I know that I didn't cover a lot of his channel, but that's because I just wanted to cover the parts that I really like. Because they're the sections that I like. Deal with it. So this is what happens when you don't have enough sleep. So unfortunately that is it for today. If you missed the first half of this episode where I featured 2 other things which I won't tell you about, click the link right here to go ahead and check that out.
Sharon!
But anyway, I am off. I will catch you guys next week with another episode of VNS, and until next time, hope you guys are all having a mad day, and I will leave you with the outro from our lovely...
If it's your birthday today watching this video, then happy frickin' birthday to you, and please remember to stay beautiful.
Oi, James!
Oh, for goodness sake. What are you doing?
I came to say hi.
Well, I don't want your hi.
But I thought that...
A pass at thee! Megon!
Subscribe.
Welcome to my channel, bitches.
Caddicarus